So hello participants. In the last class we discussed about the aims of education. On the next class we discuss about the determinants of aims of education. On today we have to discuss about individual aim of education. And this class is important for all those NET aspirants who want to face coming NET examination and all other students or participants will be benefited from the contents of this class. Well friends, for understanding the individual aim of education, it is very important for us to understand the term individual, which basically means having to do with one particular person or an individual. Thus, individual aim of education is mainly concerned with the development of individual qualities of a person. Means the personal capabilities, personal attributes of a person or of an individual. This aim of education has been occupying significant place in social life of human society since the beginning of social life of man. Right from the birth of human society and civilization, individual capabilities as we observe and needs have been getting the attention of policymakers, and they are always considering individual qualities important and individual needs and aspirations very significant for selecting various contents for system of education or for the determination of the aims of education for a particular system. Well, in different parts of the globe, when we consider or scrutinize specifically ancient India, means by studying the history of education, we find that in the history of ancient Indian education, in the history of Greece, history of United Kingdom or UK, and some other countries or nations of the world, individual aim of education was highly appreciated and accepted and considered important for the development of inborn human potentialities or capabilities for the good of the individuals and for the growth of society with the help of the transformation of individual lives of the individuals. And this way, since the time of bygone days, means since the beginning of social life of man, in the field of modern education too, individual capabilities have also drawn the attention of the educators. Means in the past also, this aim of education was considered very important, and in the field of modern education, this aim has succeeded to draw the attention of the educators, and as a result of mass acceptance of the psychological principles in modern education and the application of psychological principles and theories for the overall growth of individualities, individual aim of education has highly been appreciated and accepted as the aim of education of different societies of the globe. Different educators like Rousseau, he is a great naturalist, you know, and he had relationship with France Revolution, born in France, 1712, died in 1778. And Rousseau is considered as the father of science-centric tendency of education. Froebel, the great German educationist, born in 1782 and died in 1852. And Froebel is considered as the creator of the kindergarten, where kinder means child and garden means garden. Sir T.P. Nunn, one of the great British educationists, born in 1870 and died in 1944, and one of the greatest individualistic philosophers of education. Thenceforth, Pestalozzi, the great Swiss educationist, born in 46 and died in 1827. And Pestalozzi is the pioneer of the psychological trend in education, and many other educationists have strongly supported the individual aim of education. So friends, at the time of considering individual aim of education, we have come to know that it is Rousseau who favored child-centric tendency in modern education, then Froebel, who is the creator of the kindergarten system, where kinder means children or child and garden means garden. And thenceforth T.P. Nunn, Sir T.P. Nunn, then Pestalozzi, and many other educationists. And when you consider the name of Pestalozzi, then you find that Pestalozzi is the pioneer of the psychological trend in education. If it is in your examination asked to write who is the pioneer of the psychological trend in education, then you are to write the name of Pestalozzi. And many other modern educationists supported this aim of education. For them, why they supported? The aim of education should put importance on the development of the innate potentialities, means inborn capabilities of the individuals to make them ready to face life courageously. Thus, what we find, friends, individual aim of education, what does it do? Basically emphasizes on the development of individual capabilities or potentialities, considering two aspects or parameters important. One, the needs of the individuals and the aspirations of the individuals. Means education is a process of development of all individual potentialities or capabilities by considering their personal or individual needs as well as their individual aspirations for the good of their individual lives and for the welfare of social parameter. Thus, the supporters of this aim, means the individual aim, are of the opinion that, means they are of the view, they have expressed their view that individuality is the ideal of life. And for them, social institutions exist only to make the individual life better, fuller, richer, happier, more secure, and therefore more fruitful that would otherwise be possible. Sir T.P. Nunn, this is the statement of Ross. In his famous book, Education is Data and First Principles. If it is asked to write the name of the author of the book, Education, it's Data and First Principles, then you are to mention the name of Sir Percy. Sir T.P. Nunn has explained on the island to quote here, the primary aim of all educational efforts or exercises should be to help boys and girls to achieve the highest degree of individual development of which they are capable. He further expresses, means none for none. It is the responsibility of the parents to create conditions that would bring about the fullest development of the personality of the child. And the development of the personality should be made giving due regard to the individual difference on the individual traits and talents. So friends, when we consider individual aim, we see that this aim of education basically is concerned with the development of individual capabilities or potentialities by considering individual needs and aspirations very important to help every individual become totally fit to face life situations successfully and to take active part in the process of social growth and transformation of civilization of human society. So friends, education, when considered from this standpoint or from the standpoint of individual potentialities, we see that this aim basically considered individual potentialities very important and pays special importance towards individual needs and aspirations. Thank you so much. In the coming class, we will discuss about the characteristics and drawbacks of this aim of education, when your perception will be much clearer. Thank you so much.